mindfully original. Let's begin with 3 deep breaths, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more time. Breathe in and out. Now, allow your breathing to return to its natural rhythm. Imagine you're standing in an empty dance studio with smooth wooden floors, the faint echo of past music still humming in the walls. The mirrors are dimmed, soft and forgiving, reflecting only your outline, not your details, as if the room already understands you've carried enough today. In the center of the room, there's a single chair. On the seat, a small backpack, worn at the edges, heavier than it looks. This is the bag you've been carrying inside, stuffed with every moment of anger, every shard of resentment you never had time to put down. Walk toward the chair in your mind, slowly, as if each step is part of a choreography only you know. With each step, notice whose face, whose words, whose actions have been taking up space in that backpack. Not to judge them, not to justify them, just to see them clearly for a moment. When you reach the chair, place your hands on the backpack straps. Feel how dense it is. The weight is familiar, almost comfortable in its predictability. This is the heaviness you've learned to dance with, to move with, to live with. Notice what it has done to your posture, your breath, your heart. Now unzip the backpack. Inside there are crumpled notes, each one a memory of anger. On one a name, on another a phrase you still hear at night, on another your own voice saying something you wish you could take back. Choose just one note for now, the one that quietly rises to the top. Hold that single note in your hand. Read it slowly, as if it belongs to a character in a story you once loved but outgrew. Feel how your body reacts, where it tightens, where it burns, where it hardens. Let that reaction be honest. You don't need to be graceful here. You only need to be real. Now imagine the studio speakers turning on, not with music, but with a steady, low rhythm, like a heartbeat set to a gentle drum. With that rhythm, give your anger a movement. Maybe it's a stomp, a sharp turn, a strong reach. Let your body show how it feels, without explanation, without apology. As you move, the note in your hand begins to soften. The ink runs a little, the edges curl. This isn't erasing what happened, it's melting the frozen moment that kept you stuck there. Each movement you make is a sentence you never said, a boundary you're learning to draw, a truth you finally admit to yourself. Notice how the anger changes when it's allowed to move. Maybe it grows louder for a moment, flaring up as your heartbeat drums in your chest. Maybe it shrinks, surprised that it's being seen. Let it be loud if it needs to, messy if it wants to, and keep moving until the sharpest edges start to dull. When you're ready, come back to stillness in the studio, breathing with that slow, steady rhythm. Look at the crumpled note again. It's no longer rigid, it's softer, thinner. You realize this piece of anger was never meant to be a sculpture you protect. It was meant to be a page you eventually turn. In your mind, bring this softened note close to your chest. Whisper to it if you'd like. You happened, you hurt, but you don't get to choreograph the rest of my life. Feel the quiet power of saying that. Not rage, not revenge, just a clear decision to stop giving this one memory front row seats. Now walk to the far corner of the studio where there's a simple open basket on the floor. This basket is not a trash can, it's a place where heavy stories go when they are no longer in charge. Place the softened note inside, gently, like you're setting down something fragile but finally finished. Step back a few paces and look at the basket from a distance. Your note is in there with countless others, some belonging to people you know, some to strangers you'll never meet. You're not the only one learning how to set these things down. There's a quiet solidarity in that shared, invisible pile. Notice how your body feels without that one piece of anger clutched so tightly. Perhaps it's just a small shift, the way your shoulders hang, the angle of your jaw, the space behind your ribs. Let yourself register even the tiniest lightness, like the first exhale after holding your breath longer than you meant to. Return to the chair and the backpack. It's still there. Still full, but not as mysterious now. You know what's inside. You know you can take one note at a time, move with it, soften it, and place it in the basket. You don't have to unload years of hurt in a single day. Today, one note is enough. Gently close the backpack, leaving it on the chair instead of your shoulders. Let the straps dangle, unused for once. This is the radical act. Not pretending the pain never existed, but refusing to strap it back on every time out of habit. Feel the difference between carrying it and simply acknowledging it. In the soft reflection of the studio mirrors, see yourself now, without the backpack, without that one piece of anger. You are not the worst thing done to you. You are not the harshest thing you've said in defense. You are the person who chose in this moment to loosen your grip on resentment, even slightly. Let a quiet, steady promise arise inside you. I will not let anger choreograph my every move. I will let it speak, then let it step aside. Feel how brave, how grown, how grounded that choice is. You can pick that promise up anytime the old backpack starts calling your name. For the last few breaths here, simply stand in your inner studio, free of the straps, aware of the chair, the backpack, and the basket in the corner. Everything that shaped you is still part of the room, but you are the one deciding what you hold and what you gently set down, one small note at a time. Now, slowly start to bring your awareness back to the present moment. When you're ready, gently and slowly open your eyes, bringing your meditation session to a close. Before we part, if there's a particular theme you'd like a meditation on, do let us know in the comments below and we'll create it for you. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe to the Mindly channel. Thank you for sharing this time with us, and remember, you are capable of anything.